Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a hot-button issue that's got the political world buzzing. Will the United States cut ties with the United Nations over accusations of anti-Semitism? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the UN's track record. Recent events have raised some serious eyebrows. Many believe the UN has shown a disturbing pattern of anti-Semitism, especially in its responses to the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas. Instead of condemning Hamas's terrorist actions, the UN has focused its criticism on nations supporting Israel. This bias is visible in multiple UN bodies like the World Health Organization, UN Women, and the Human Rights Council. A particularly shocking revelation was the discovery of a Hamas data center under the UNRWA headquarters in Gaza City. Moreover, some UNRWA staff members were reportedly involved in terrorist attacks. Even the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres refused to condemn Hamas after hostages, including an American, were murdered. This kind of conduct has sparked outrage, calling into question the UN's impartiality. Now, let's talk about the US response. The Biden administration's approach has been criticized for emboldening adversaries and undermining Israel's position by providing Iran with billions in sanctions relief and halting weapons shipments to Israel. Critics argue that the administration has weakened the US stance. In contrast, the Trump administration's America First policy moved the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, brokered the Abraham Accords, and defunded UNRWA, which demonstrated strong support for Israel. House Republicans have already taken steps to address these concerns. They've passed legislation to sanction International Criminal Court officials who target the U.S. and its allies and to cut off funding to UNRWA. But many believe more needs to be done to tackle the systemic issues within the UN. The United Nations was founded on principles of peace, security, and international cooperation. However, it has become a bureaucratic body susceptible to manipulation by authoritarian regimes. Reform is urgently needed to restore the UN's credibility and effectiveness. As the largest financial contributor to the UN, the United States has a significant role to play. It's time for the US to demand accountability and transparency. The UN must undergo significant restructuring to prevent dictators and human rights abusers from using the organization to advance their own agendas. The US should present a clear ultimatum to the UN: reform or lose American financial support. The world needs a UN that upholds its founding principles and promotes peace, freedom, and human rights for all. So what's next? As tensions rise, the debate continues. Will the US take a stand and withdraw support if the UN doesn't change its ways? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the international community is watching. That's it for today, folks. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Stay informed, and I'll catch you next time.